The poison and the spring. Who does our government really serve? There is a thirst, a deep, gnawing craving in the pit of our collective stomach. We feel it in the anxiety that never quite leaves, in the exhaustion that a good night's sleep doesn't fix, in the simmering rage at a world that feels fundamentally, intentionally unfair. Our instinct is to quench this thirst, so we reach for what is offered, a brightly colored beverage that promises energy, a fast food meal that offers comfort, a new loan that swears it will solve old problems, a political savior who promises to fight our enemies. We are drinking, constantly drinking from the wells that have been placed in front of us, but the thirst remains. In fact, it grows worse because we are not dehydrated. We are being systematically poisoned, and the poison is brilliantly designed to make us crave more of the very thing that is making us sick. Let's be clear. The woman at the well is us. She was looking for a simple external solution to a daily grind. The profound truth of that story is that the real solution wasn't at the well at all. It was an internal spring. Today, the wells we go to are not just inadequate, they are toxic. They are owned and operated by systems that profit from our perpetual sickness, our debt, and our division. Let's name these poisons. First, the poison in our food. Look at your fingers after eating that cheap, bright orange snack. The industrial dye stains your skin. Now, imagine what it's doing to the delicate, vital ecosystem of your gut. This is not food. This is an edible product engineered in a laboratory, not for nourishment, but for an addictive bliss point. It is designed to bypass your body's natural signals, making you eat more, crave more, and buy more. It is stripped of real nutrients and loaded with inflammatory agents that fog the mind, weaken the body, and create the very diseases, the diabetes, the heart conditions, the autoimmune disorders that the pharmaceutical industry then profits from managing. We are drinking this poison every day, wondering why we are tired, sick, and mentally clouded. We are paying for the privilege of our own decline. Listen to this. We are paying for the privilege of our own decline. Second, the poison in our economy. You feel the weight of it every single month. The crushing interest. The compounding, inescapable debt. Let's be brutally honest. This system is not broken. It is functioning with perfect, ruthless efficiency. It is a system of legalized predation. How is it legal for a bank to lend you money it created from nothing and then charge you interest that can be 5, 10, 20 times the original amount if you fall behind? How is that protected by law? The laws that we vote for. It is protected because the predators and the lawmakers are the same people. It is a revolving door of lobbyists and legislators. They have written the rules to protect the loan shark, not the citizen. They have placed a foot on the back of our necks, called it a financial product, and made us believe it's our fault for struggling under its weight. And when you can't pay, the full brutal force of the state's legal system is mobilized, not to protect you, but to enforce this predator. The courts, the judges, the bailiffs, they become the collection agency for the billion-dollar corporation. They will garnish your wages, they will seize your assets, they will hound you to your grave over a credit card debt that has ballooned into a life sentence. Your government, which is supposed to protect you from usury, is instead enforcing it. This leads to the most painful question of all. Whose side are they on? Why are our armed forces, our National Guard, deployed to protect the private property of corporations that are actively poisoning us? Why is this immense power of the state, paid for by our taxes, used to guard the warehouses and the pipelines of the very entities that see us as nothing more than consumers and debtors? The answer is now impossible to ignore. The government is not on the side of the citizenry. It has been captured. It is on the side of the predators. It protects the cancer because the cancer has become the host. So, what is this living water? What is the internal spring in the face of this monstrous machine? It is the voluntary, collective, and conscious refusal to drink from their poisoned wells. It is the hard, disciplined work of looking within and detoxifying. It starts with the body. It means reading labels and rejecting the processed poisons. It means fasting to reset your system and remind your body what true hunger and true nourishment feel like. This is not a diet. It is a biological rebellion, a reclaiming of your own flesh and blood from their toxic grip. It continues with the mind. It means a digital fast, a conscious withdrawal from the torrent of manipulated information designed to keep you afraid and fighting your neighbor. It means turning off the news and seeking silence. In that silence, you begin to hear your own thoughts again. You begin to see the chains, and you realize the key was in your pocket all along. And it culminates with the most powerful weapon we have, our participation. We must ask the dangerous question, why am I allowing this? Why am I allowing this? And when? We must stop. Stop our consent. Withdraw your energy, your money, your attention, and your belief from the system that are poisoning you. This is not a call for a violent, loud revolution. It is a call for a quiet, mass withdrawal of support. It is realizing that their power is an illusion we collectively sustain every time we buy their food, accept their loans, and believe their lies. The woman at the well was told the water she sought would leave her thirsty again. The solutions offered by this system are the same. They are designed to create recurring customers, not liberated human beings. The true living water is the clarity that erupts from within when you stop consuming the poison. It is the energy that returns to a clean body. It is the peace that descends on a quiet mind. It is the unstoppable power that ignites when you, and then your neighbor, and then your community finally take your feet off your own neck and stand up. Stop drinking their poison. Save your money. Your thirst is a signal. It is your body, your spirit, your innate intelligence crying out for the real thing. The well is not out there. The spring is within you, waiting to be unblocked. It's time to clear the debris and let it flow.